Hey everyone, welcome to the energy reading for the week. I'll just get into the overarching energy for this reading and then we'll get into it. So what I've pulled is the perception card. And what I'm getting is a lot of you are gaining a whole new world of perceptions. Could be one, could be two, could be 10, could be 20 things, and they seem to be coming in really fast, especially with this eclipse energy that we've got going today, which is giving us a lot of clarity, and we're able to cut through all the BS essentially, and start focusing on our own life path and own worth. We're kind of getting through, I don't know, we're more intuitive. Our intuition is really gaining. It's like we've just got this sudden influx of energy, light energy, and we've received it into our bodies, and that's why we're purging, and that's why we're feeling sore, and that's why we're getting sick, and that's why we're super tired. Coincides with the good time of year for that anyway. But we're clearing out a lot, which is giving us the ability to let a lot of intuition filter through to us, and a lot of truth and a lot of soul truth from others. You can pick up dishonesty quite easily from other people. So we're doing pretty good work, and things are starting to get a lot clearer for us. So just keep focused on revealing the truth to yourself and from others. And the other overarching energy is 3 of air. So this is seeking knowledge from within as well as outside sources. So that could be training, that could be reading, and see how, I'm going to get this side wrong, nope, this side. The dragon there, it's just like invisible spirit guide. You've got spirit guides, animal guides, ascended masters, whatever you want to call it, deities all around you, helping you at this time as well. And that's why we're getting a lot of this kind of inner knowledge revealed and bringing it to the surface. So if you're thinking about studying something, get onto it, go to meetups, do your own training, meet up with new people. There's new opportunities coming through from doing this kind of work on ourselves. So just keep up the good work. If you get frustrated, go out into nature and meditate and just let Mother Earth take all that energy from you, and that will help you a lot. So really, that's good. That's really good. A lot of shifting cycles, ending of old relationships. We're kind of learning our lessons, and we're not getting so bogged down in things that don't matter, so which is fantastic. And yeah, and there's a change in the wind. You see that? There's a change. Thank God. I've never looked at this card before. So, which direction do you want to take your life into? You're not going back to where you've been because it doesn't work, so you're heading forward. And we're kind of in that space of, it's new moon today, in that dark space of the unknown. We don't know what's happening. We're going to get things rising to the surface to heal and to release and to be seen. So just roll with that process, and that brings in change. And the more we're willing to let go, the more can come in, the good that can come in. And make sure that you write down what you're releasing and your new moon intentions. And just keep in mind that we feel generally not so good at this on this day for that reason. It's a dark moon. And it might be harder for that information to filter through. If you've got things that are stuck, like the dregs at the bottom of your soul, sometimes it's a little bit harder to shift to come up to the surface, but we're being helped. So either you could, depending how far along you're on your path, you could lift it quite easily. It could be revealed to you, but there could be the 1 or 2 things that are stuck deep down in the bottom. Just keep sticking with it and realize how well you're actually doing, and just focus on being in the here and now. Yay. Yeah, this is a message that keeps coming up repeatedly. We need to focus on being in the here and the now. And I know people say, oh, be present. Oh, it's so easy. It's not easy, but it's easier now. So don't remember what it used to be. Why won't you focus? Oh, the picture's kind of cool anyway. Yeah, it's a lot easier than it used to be. When you're focusing, sitting on your dinner, sit down and have your dinner and taste the food. Don't be distracted with your mobile phone or the TV. Kind of focus on the task that you're doing in the present. And I know it's hard because we've been grown up in a generation that we multitask. That's what we do, and this is why we get so stressed. So we've been asked to take it back to the basics, to the beginning, slowly release those attachments to things and people, places, maybe depending where you're going. There's things in your old life that don't serve you anymore, and they're slowly being filtered out. And some with the eclipse, depending on where your placements are in your astrological chart, it could just eclipse right out. It could just be sudden, so be wary of that. And just focus on being the present here and now and what you're doing. And yeah, and don't forget to breathe as well. Isn't that just peaceful? Look at that card. That's a bit blurry. Sometimes this camera works, sometimes it doesn't. Just breathe. When you get stressed out, just stop. Lie down in your bed for 5 seconds. Just breathe. Just another reminder. You know, that came out last week. And also for men and women, the yin energy, be in your more feminine energy, which is nurturing, resting, relaxing when you need to. It's all about balance. So I feel that some of us need to pull in a little bit of that, more of that feminine energy, rather than that action. The masculine side of things, don't force things. Let it flow, because we've been in such a male-dominated society for so long, and now it's shifting and changing. So we need to help this balance raise to that frequency, right? So we need to just slow it down, breathe, honor our bodies, rest when you need to, take action when you feel called to, but don't let it come from a place of panic, like, oh my god, I've got to do this right now, I'm so busy, I don't want to fit this in. You need to slow it down, start cutting things out that don't matter so much anymore, and take a kind of a life review. What do you want your life to look like this year? Do you want to be in peace? Do you want to feel relaxed? Or do you want to be stressed out like you were last year, and then perpetuating that cycle? So now's the perfect time to release that. So I hope you do. I'm pretty sure you guys will. And for people struggling, I think this is like with some toxic relationships. Can you see that? Unfinished symphony. Certain things can be eclipsed out of our lives, but we've got our life lessons too, and we need to learn the lessons. So I think some people just, even emotionally, if you just need to like emotionally cut someone off. And we do that by shifting focus from them, and why won't they give me love, and why won't they do this for me, but remember that moment we had in time, and replaying that over and over again in our head. That's replaying this cycle, which is what we don't want. So now it's like, get your vision boards out. If you've got a vision board, do it on your fridge, cut out pictures, do it on your phone, on Pinterest. Make a vision for your life. So anytime you think about, you know, maybe your twin flame or a old partner, or what you wanted from that relationship and you didn't get, or that job, it's not meant for you. Close that cycle off. It wasn't meant for you. If it was, it would be here now. And it depends. It could be here for you later, but unless you shift your energy back to you, back to your life, and back to what you want to do, then this isn't going to happen anyway. It's like when we release that energy of the wanting from something, then we usually get it. Or we could get it from someone else, or something else, or a new opportunity, or through a different form. Also, a message I'm getting is that if you're usually rejecting invitations, don't do that. Accept it, because they're offers from the universe, and you don't know where it's going to take you, or you don't know what conversations you're going to end up having with people. I feel like we need to be in specific places at specific times for this new shift and this new energy to occur. Otherwise, if we keep doing the same thing, we're just going to be going round and round in the same circle, in the same cycle, and we're just going to play out last year. And I don't know about you, like, I'm happy with last year, how it went, but I don't want to do that again, because there's a lot of releasing going on. So now's the time to call in something new and something different. And yeah, what I was saying before, not for you. If it's meant to be for you, it will be here for you right now. So there's stuff that you need to work on. If you're not getting what you want for you in your life, there's a block and you're missing something. If you need a reading, please contact me. The details are below, because we're blessed. And the more that we close out these chapters, and the more that we just follow our heart and just go, no, I need to do something different, and I want to focus on what I love, or calling in what I love and focus on that, what I want, and then, you know, taking steps to self-love, and, you know, looking after yourself, eating well or eating better. I'm not saying you can't have junk food. yum, but, you know, just focus on eating better, taking gentle exercise if you're not so fully into exercise, do things that are good for you, and stay away from people that drain your energy. There's a difference between closing a cycle with someone or accepting people for who they are. Like, you'll be able to tell, you'll be able to discern if someone's, you know, abusing you or gaslighting you, as opposed to, okay, I just need to accept that sometimes they just irritate me a little bit, and, you know, whatever, it's just their personality. I'm sure my personality irritates other people too. Like, it's that give and that take and that balance again. Now let's see what the Ascended Masters have to say. Holy Amethyst. Yeah, move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. I did pull these before, but I didn't really read them. I'm just kind of working intuitively. Yeah. So please, 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 if you do one thing today when you see this reading, make a list of 1 or even 10 things, what you want, like, what your life to look like. What do you want to call in this year? What's your passions? And it's like, even if you have one thing on your list and you're thinking and mulling over that, that's fantastic, because you're thinking, oh, what do I want? And when the more you think about that, the more you get little inspiration coming in, intuition coming and going, oh, actually I could try this avenue. Oh, my friend was talking about a meetup group. I might go do that and see who I meet, and just be creative and see where you go with it. Just try to be, receptive and open. Yes, care and compassion, Kuan Yin. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. If you can help people out, please do. I guess we live in such a society that is just, or what can I get from someone else? And it's just not nice, is it? Like, I don't living in a society like that. It's hard. And it's hard to, like, balance between being drained by people and then offering compassion. But you'll be able to discern with your new super duper high-powered intuition skills when someone needs some help. Like, take the time to actually listen to people and be compassionate and caring. And also start that at home. Care and compassion. If you can't do this for yourself, then you won't be capable to do it for other people. And that's when they'll drain you. Be compassionate with yourself while you're healing, where you are in your path. You're exactly where you need to be. Hold that little inner child of yours and tell yourself everything's going to be okay, and you're perfect as you are right now. Even if you're working on yourself, you're still perfect as you are. It doesn't mean you're not perfect. Just focus on the good things and love yourself. Love yourself. Go get a massage. Go do some things for yourself. Go try on some new clothes, maybe purchase some new clothes, do up your house, like, show yourself and the area you live in love, you know, be kind with yourself and boost people up at the same time, and you're more likely to want to as well, because you'll be feeling good about yourself and people feed off that energy, and hopefully you can be the guiding light for them to want to do something different too. Please, or just put the love out there. We need some more love out there. Everyone's struggling. And the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. And they do. Spirit does have our back. They're with us all the time. I can feel them with me now. And they're cheering me on. And, you know, it was about, I can't remember if I spoke about it, but it was 6 months ago. I had a reading done just to see where things are going, because I was feeling like life was stagnating for me. And she said, she was a YouTube reader, and she said, oh, you should be starting your own channel. I was like, no way in hell. That freaked me out, right? And then but that planted the seed. And that's what's happening, I think, to a lot of people. They're just like, oh yeah, what can I do next? And then one day you'll just make the decision and just make it happen, or it all fall into place, you know? So focus on what you want and expect miracles, because you know what's going to happen. And, you know, to me, doing this right now is a miracle. I slowly progress, and I know sometimes from the outside looking in, just with anyone's life, it looks a lot easier than it is. This has been kind of hard for me, but, you know, I'm having fun. So every time I do it, it's like, I ask myself, do I want to do this? It's like, yeah, I do. You know, it's a part of my life purpose. Right now, it doesn't mean this is where I'm going to end up, but it's another step that's going to take me to where I want to go. Do I fully know my life purpose? No, but I know I need to be here to help. You know, as do you, otherwise you wouldn't be here right now. Charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, asking you shall receive. Yeah, so when we focus on what we want, then heaven can hear us. Like, and also if you're struggling, just be like, help me, what do I need to do next? Please show me the signs. Like, what do I need to do? Ask for help from your spirit team, or even friends and things like that. If you have trustworthy friends or someone you know you can go to, ask for help. But just make sure that it's a balanced relationship as well. Like, I'm not talking about oh, I bought you this, so next time you have to buy me that kind of thing. Not like that. Just be mindful of, don't always go to people because you want an answer. Like, yeah, don't be needy like that. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Yeah, when we speak, if you've got something to express to someone, if you need to let something go and it would help you to speak to the person you're thinking about, then try to do that. But speak with love, not bitterness or angriness, or you didn't do this and I'm pissed off. Don't be like that. Just be like, I just feel it. Let's say this relationship isn't very balanced, and it's upsetting me a bit. Sometimes I need you to ask me how I am. Just open communication. We so need this right now. Lots of love, compassion, and open communication. Love that one. Jesus, I don't know how to say this guy's name. Clothumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek, trust what you know. Yeah, use your discernment in your life. You already know the answer. You know what you need to do. One more or no? Yeah. Okay. So much release. Drink lots of water, herbal teas, keep your fluids up. Try to snack on some raw foods when you can. Use them as snacks in between meals and things like that. I'm really excited for this year. Like, we're going to find out so much more about ourselves, like our real selves. I'm just so excited. And a lot of people will be coming into their own purpose, and the energy for this year is good. Like, we're still working through stuff. Things are still seemingly hard, but we seem to be getting through it a lot quicker and a lot easier, because we're like, oh yeah, another tower moment. Oh yeah, been here before. Just keeps going and going. So fill up your wells. First message. Karma. Yeah. I think I put this up as a post a couple weeks ago. Retreat, rest, and refuel. Do what you need to do to look after you. That's really important. It's like every day, it's like a cycle, okay? Like this morning, I'm like, okay, I know I should get this video done, do it every Sunday to get it out for the week. And I would normally force and push myself to wake up early, and then by the time I sort things out and the cards out and pull some, overarching energy, and then do the hair, do the makeup, figure out the outfit, it's a tough ordeal, it's a hard slog. It's like, I'm just going to take it easy. What time is it? It's after 12 now. Does it really matter? Just do it when I got to do it, and just rest when I need to. I was watching Charmed. I love watching Charmed. Watching a bit of Charmed, and then just within me, it's like, okay, I'm ready to do something else now. I'm ready to get ready now. And burn lots of incense, sage your house, let fresh air in. We need to clear this space, and also get rid of things you don't need anymore. Get into the corners as well, like, dusting and just wiping, like get into those nooks and crannies and get all that stagnant energy out of there for this new year, for the new energy to come through, and this is going to help shift things a lot easier. Star mother, how can you mother yourself? Like, love babies, love yourself. Isn't she beautiful? Like, we really need to love and nurture ourselves now. Put yourself first. If you don't want to go out on a Saturday night, don't go out. Listen to your intuition. Feel into what you need in the minute, as long as it's not, you're not cancelling plans left, right and centre. Just be mindful when you make plans. Space it out, because this is so important to look after ourselves and nurture ourselves right now. I wonder if we're going to get another message. Yeah, trust your path. Exactly where you need to be right now. Laptop keeps going to sleep. Wakey, wakey. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? What would you do? That is the good question of the day. I think that's one to ponder. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teachers. We're coming into this energy, like the high priestess energy. Forecast. Whatever, you get the gist of it. Sisters, support your sisters. Men, support your sisters, because we're the nurturers at the end of the day, and we usually overgive, and we need people to give back to us so we can feel a bit more replenished. Number one, nurture yourself, but also nurture other people too. When you're feeling recharged, when you're feeling that you can offer some assistance, do that. It's all balance. Feel into your day. What rest can I take? What can I do for myself? What action can I take to further in my life purpose? Kind of check in with yourself daily or every hour or so. Just feel into the moment and what you feel like you need to do right now, and clear as much space as possible inside your home and also in your life. You need this time for you. And where are you being called to journey to? Your soul is calling you to do things. Yeah, are you called to travel somewhere? Do you want to go travel somewhere? Or are you person, place or thing? Where are you being called to? Are you just called to go out to nature? Are you being called to write your feelings out more? Like, what are you being called to do? Alright, I'm going to do something fun. I think it's fun. So I'm going to use these cards. What are they called? Angel Answers. Note that one. And this one is Madame and Dora's fortune cards. Okay, so pick 1, 2 or 3, and I'm just going to label them out. In the meantime, we play this music. So think of 1, 2 or 3. A lot of people feeling like they're lost in limbo. No, because we're getting there. We're having good breakthroughs. Okay, so 1, 2 or 3, you can either ask a question or you can just see what message kind of comes up for you. Awesome. Okay, so, or you can pause it if you haven't thought of it yet. 1. Ha! There's a peaceful resolution. And you have lots of strength. Strength and wisdom within you. So whatever you're going through right now, just know, if you're having a turbulent time, that there's peaceful resolution for you. It's coming in for you if it's not here already. And just be kind and gentle to yourself and gentle to others, and know that they signed up for this journey as well. And people are struggling right now. So just be a bit more compassionate, and you'll get what you want, because you have the strength of the dragon and the wisdom, your inner wisdom, your intuition that's coming through. Okay, card pile number 2. There's something better for you. It's going to come into your life. It's coming. Oh, and it could be a man. Oh la la, hey baby, come to see you though. I don't think that's Spanish, but anyway. There could be a guy coming in, or someone coming in to help you, and let your intentions be known. Honesty is always the best policy. If you're not interested in someone, just let them know. Don't keep them hanging on, because it prevents something else better from coming into your life. Okay, and 3. Oh, ha, ha. Opportunity is coming in for you. How awesome. Just don't indulge too much, or it's going to block this energy coming through. Balance, and don't get too greedy, and give back. So if you, looks like something awesome might happen. I should have picked a number before I did this one. So you're going to get lots of abundance coming through. See how it's coming through at the top. Give back to people as well. Don't like hoard it all for yourself. Yeah, that was really cool. I like doing that. I might do that again next week. All right, so looks like let's ask the unicorns what else do they have to tell us? Anything else? Any other messages for the collective for next week? The usual. So make sure you set your intention for what you want. So get that list out, new moon intentions, perfect timing. Go within and see what you want for yourself. What do you want your life to look like this year? From setting your intentions, we're going to get lots of expansion, and we've got expansion anyway. This is expansive energy. So you're getting set to soar and you're getting set to fly. Oh, exciting! And ground yourself and be in nature as much as you can. This one's a good one to finish off. Go into nature. Do it. Awesome! Just quickly do release. What do we need to release? Anything that we're holding on to other than those toxic relationships or unfulfilling ones? Empathy. Be open to seeing both sides of the situation. This ties in with the compassion. Definitely, like, people need to... I was actually talking to my friend the other day, and like, it's rare that I meet someone with empathy. It was like, oh, don't worry about it. Wouldn't bring it up if I wasn't worried about it, so thanks for shutting me down. Don't shut people down. There's a difference between someone that goes on and on and on and on about the same things. And they usually do because no one listens to them or no one empathizes with them. Like, show empathy. Just make sure you do. I'm sure you do. But it's just a good reminder for everyone, you know, to make sure, check in with yourself before you chat to someone or before you send them a message. Don't do the boring, oh, how are you going? What do you want from that? That's deep. Like, go in a bit deeper. Like, do you really want to know how someone is, or do you just want to get something out of them? Like, I can't stress this enough. It happens to me all the time. Like, really? You know, and I know it's like a part of being a light worker, but just remember, give and take. And surrender procrastination. Once you're done resting, once you've kind of thought about what you want your life to look like, sit there and ask for signs. Undefensiveness. This is a good one. Try to focus on people. They're not all out to get you. You know, they're struggling themselves. So we need to see situations with compassion and with love and with empathy and understanding. Because imagine if we could all do this. Like, how awesome would the world look? And this is fantastic. Surrender to trust. Trust in your journey, trust in your guides, trust in yourself, and trust in your soul and your heart to lead you to where you need to be. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a fantastic week.